Hey everyone, Chlorine King here. Welcome back to another 𝐬𝐶touch series. In this video, we're going to show you how to program an IntelliFlo to the 𝐬𝐶touch. The 𝐬𝐶touch allows you to control 2 IntelliFlo pumps and also 8 speeds per pump. So let's go ahead and get into it. First thing you want to do is go down here to Menu, scroll down to Settings, then IntelliFlo. And here's the 2 pumps I was telling you about. So let's go ahead and click on the first one. And if it's a new install, it'll say none here, but what I want to show you was this. If you want to change the type of pump it is, it's going to tell you that's going to put it in default settings. Hit select, and we're going to, you got none, of course. You got variable flow, which is right here. You got variable speed and flow, and then of course variable speed. So let's go ahead and select that. Come down here to speeds, and now here are the 8 speeds that we're able to program for this particular pump. And I'm not going to go all the way up to what I normally do, but you basically change it right here through RPMs, and then you hit select. And then if you want to save this to a circuit like pool, for instance, because it's the pool pump, go ahead and hit that. And then now we can go up here to speed 2, and just you repeat the process until you get the desired speed you want. And then always remember to set the circuit. Back out of that. Priming. This allows us to change the priming speed of the pump. The time and speed, of course. So I usually do 3 minutes. And then, whatever priming speed you decide to go with. I usually do a default of 2850. And I rarely ever push the pump to the max because IntelliFlo just moves so much water. And then status. So obviously, it's going to say no comm here, no communication, because it's not actually connected to a pump right now. And then if it were, it would give you the RPM and the current wattage at that given time you're checking it. So that is how you change to a variable speed pump and how to program it. So let's go ahead and change it again. And again, it's going to ask you to change the default settings. Yes. Let's go to variable speed and flow. You see it reflected up here. Now we have the option to do flow and speeds. So this is going to be speed 1. Now gallons per minute, we can actually change it to RPMs if we want. And you see how the number changes. So let's go ahead and do RPMs for this one. And then just change it to whatever RPM you want. And then circuit, we're going to do pool. And now the next speed, we're going to do gallons per minute. Again, you hit select, and this is where you change it. And then we're going to hit select again. And now say we want to do 50 gallons per minute because we got a heater we want to activate during this time. And then we want that to be the pool pump. And that is basically how you change and program a variable speed and flow pump depending on what you specifically want. And then again, the status. So this will give us an exact status. Of course, no comms here, but it'll tell you your wattage, your RPMs, or the gallons per minute, depending on what program and mode you're in. So let's go back up here to variable flow. Yes, we're going to change the default settings. And then variable flow, click into that. Variable flow is reflected up here. Filter circuit. Of course, the filter is on the pool equipment, so we'll just leave that the way it is. The flows, now this is the speeds essentially, so we have 8 speeds that we can program for this pump for gallons per minute, so you set that up the way you want it. Of course, make sure that you're choosing, whatever circuit you want that to be programmed for. And then filtering. This basically allows you to program a guaranteed turnover rate. So say the pool is 18,000 gallons. We want 2 turnovers, and we have to do the calculations to put in what flow rate in gallons per minute that we need the math to work out to get an 18,000 gallon pool to turn over 1 time. And then we plug that in here, and it'll actually adjust the speed of the pump in gallons per minute to reflect that and achieve that turnover rate. So that's pretty cool. Priming, again, you can choose what settings you want for priming. I'm not going to bore you with all that stuff. Backwash allows you to choose a backwash cycle placed on the, depending on the clean filter differential. the gallons per minute and how long you want the backwash for. So that's a pretty cool feature. And then also the pool vacuum. So it allows you to control the pool's vacuum gallons per minute and all that stuff as well. So really allows you to do a lot of stuff here and make everything customizable. And then again, if you got a second IntelliFlo, you can go ahead and do the same thing. Again, here's what I told you earlier, come up as none, but I want to show you how it changes to default settings when you try to change it. So that is how you program some IntelliFlos with the 𝐸ZTouch system. Like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Have a great day.